Well, I taught a year before. I taught 2 years before I went to teacher's college, so I must have been um, I would be, can't figure it out, 18 or 19 when I finished school.
Okay.
Then I went to Mount Hanley for a whole year.
So that was your first year teaching?
Yeah.
And then?
And then I went to Paradise. And I was only there 1 year.
Well, was that more than a one-room school, Paradise?
Yes, I had just grades, first 6 grades.
That must have been a little better than all of them.
Yeah.
So you, after you taught in Mount Hanley and Paradise, then you went to teacher's college?
Yeah.
Here in Truro?
Yeah.
In 19...
Well, I was supposed to be of the class of 22. That means I would be graduating in 22.
So you must have come here in September of 1921 then?
Yeah.
And Aunt Louise was born in January.
That's right. Oh.
Isn't that something?
I don't like to even think about it.
Yeah. So Aunt Marguerite then, when Aunt Louise was born, was still home. She talked about carrying little ones around on her hip.
That was me.
That was you.
Oh, yeah, you remember too many things.
Oh, dear. No, well, I don't get them straight always, so that's why.
Well, I don't know whether that was right about Marguerite or not. She had that notion, but...
Yeah, yeah. Well, there were a lot of things at that time that weren't thought about. One of them is scoliosis, that curvature of the spine, or,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, probably did cause a curvature.
Yeah. She's always sort of had one leg shorter than the other, or a problem that way, hasn't she? Okay, now, I want you to go back to your earliest memories, Aunt Belle.
I haven't any.
Well, I remember, I know you told me about your first day at school, like Ruth Ward took you to school, right?
Yes, I remember that. We had to walk. We never thought of doing anything else.
And that was down at the Central Clarence School, right? So, what do you remember about going to school?
I don't remember about the first day or anything like that.
No, but in general, like, did you have, like, you celebrated May Day?
Oh, yeah, the time I had to give the recitation. That was the first year
That was the first year.
that I went to school.
So you were 5. You still know it?
Yes.
Go.
Oh. This is our flag. It is a pretty flag, and we love it. Its colors are red, white, and blue. Red says be brave. White says be pure, true, and red says be pure. Is that? No, be brave. I got that mixed up.
White's pure.
Red, white, and blue. Red says be brave. White says be pure, and blue says be true.
Yeah, there you go. Isn't that fun? Isn't that amazing that you remember that?
Well, it's funny. I guess things you learn then you never forget.
On the first page.
Yeah, that's right.
Front page.
So we're talking about the days of the slate, right?
What?
You had a slate. You worked on a slate?
Oh, yeah.
So you had slate pencils,
Yes.
and I suppose you had your slate all the way through.
Oh, no. We didn't use slates when we got in the middle grades.
You scribblers.
Yes.
Hmm.
And papers and scribblers, yeah.
Hmm.
And the kids, the girls, Did I ever tell you about the perfume bottles they had?
No.
Well, all these girls in the class would try and scurry up little perfume bottles that their older sisters would have in the house and save them, and they had little corks in them, and they'd bring them to school, and they wet their slate cloths with this bottle, with this water out of the perfume bottles, and it was always a great competition to know who could get the prettiest slate bottle, perfume bottle.
Oh dear.
Didn't I ever tell you that?
No.
I still remember that, because I suppose I envied all these pretty perfume bottles.
Yeah. Uncle Rich, did you have a slate?
Might have for a year or so, but not very much. I think the main reason they used slates was because they didn't want to have to buy scribblers.
Yeah.
They cost 5 cents.
I often wonder if people today will ever know the value of money.
And did you ever read Lapis Valley Saga?
Yes.
There's a piece in that about
Is there?
he tells about the slates going to school, how they had a slate rag and a slate bottle with water, and sometimes a fellow wouldn't have one, but he found that a little bit of spit in his sleeve, coat sleeve, would do the job.
Well, that'll be true or not. And if you didn't have a perfume bottle, you could bring a vanilla bottle or something like that.
Oh my.
Well, it seems awful silly, doesn't it, when you think about it?
No, not a bit.
But it was a pretty serious matter in those days.
Yeah. Well, I presume there was a wood stove there.